Tenemos aquí a Alex Wagner de la temporada pasada de American Idol y les vamos a hacer unas preguntas para que nos cuente un poco de su experiencia. Hi Alex, thank you for coming.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Okay, what made you try out for American Idol?
Well, it wasn't really planned. A few of my friends from Los Angeles wanted to go on a road trip because we just left. It was summer after freshman year, so we hadn't seen each other for a while, and we wanted to bond, go through Arizona, see the Grand Canyon and everything. And when we got through Phoenix, the American Idol auditions were in town, and we just out of curiosity went there and we registered. And the next day we showed up. We were supposed to show up at 5, or they tell you to show up at 5:30 or something, but we showed up at I think 1 or 2 p.m.
Oh my god.
But right when well, because we weren't planning on auditioning at all. We just wanted to see people freak out.
Okay.
We were curious. But we walked in and so we weren't expecting to audition. None of us had any songs prepared. But as soon as we walked in the building, our line, or the numbers on our wristbands, they were about to go. So we ended up just running down the stadium and into the line, and really quickly. I mean, I think we were only there for 20 minutes, when most people were there for 15 hours. We went and auditioned for the 4-man people. They didn't make it through, but I did. It was sort of weird.
It was good.
I was definitely not expecting it.
Okay, so when you made it through, do you have the first round that the real judges
No, in the
Paula, Randy, Simon?
No, in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
In the first round, it's in the stadium. I think ours was in. It wasn't University of Phoenix. It was where the Coyotes play, the hockey team. But anyway, it was this big stadium, and they have 20,000 people auditioning, and there's I think 16 tables, each with 2 producers, and so you go with your line to those tables. They're booths, kind of at a fair, sort of feels like little tables, and you'll go 4 at a time to a table. So I guess 4 times there's 50 or so people singing at any given time, and you line up 4 people to a table, and then they call each person up one by one, and then each person gets to sing for about 10-20 seconds, and then they talk, and then they'll go, alright, well, thank you for coming, we'll have you come back. So,
okay.
And they'll usually only take most tables they don't take, or most groups of 4 they don't take anybody, but if they do, they'll take 1. So I was the first person in my line to get through, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, were your friends mad or jealous?
No, because they didn't care, and they picked stupid songs. I don't mean to, but one of them sang 16 Tons, which is an old song about coal mining. And the other ones.
What was your song?
I sang a Marvin Gaye song, If I Could Build My World Around You.
Okay, I don't know that song.
Oh, it's sort of obscure, and well, it's not obscure, but it's one of his less known songs, I think. And then then they had me sing another song, and I guess I did Breaking Up Is Hard to Do by Neil Sedaka. Wait, I totally forgot his last name. It's not important. Because for some reason, whenever I get nervous, that song always pops into my head.
Okay.
I really don't know why. But, yeah. My other friend, the one who didn't sing the song about the chain, who didn't sing the one about coal mining, sang a song about being on a chain gang.
Okay.
And these are both 6'5" skinny white Jews who are singing a song. I mean, it was awesome. They were really out of place, and one of them had a big afro and a beard without a mustache. So it was just
okay, like a beard.
Chin strap, but it was yeah, it was very powerful. It's ridiculous.
Okay, once you made it through, where do you guys live?
Well, we lived at well, first, when we went to Hollywood, we lived at one hotel for a week, Hollywood week. And then if you make it past that, you go to another hotel for the top 50, and then you're there for about a week, or, well, actually it's just a few days until they do the the Green Mile episode where they choose the top 24 or 36.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you make the 36 or 24, they put you in another hotel, which is actually a super nice hotel. It was right across the street from the hospital I was born in.
Oh.
And yeah, and you live there for, I lived there for a few weeks.
Who was your roommate?
Nathaniel Marshall.
I don't remember him.
He had colorful hair. Nose wait, no.
Piercing?
He had piercings. He sang Meatloaf. I would do anything for him. He's a good guy.
Are you still in touch with him?
A little bit. Not so much. I haven't spoken to a lot of those people for a while. I mean, you stay in touch with some people and then others you don't.
Like, who are your like best friends?
I'm really
from that group, from that season.
Well, I'm really close with Nick Mitchell,
Mm-hmm.
who's Norman
Yeah.
Gentle. He and I have become good friends. I'm friends with Anoop and Alexis Grace and Ariana Offstar, because she goes to UCLA,
Oh, okay.
which is right near me. I really don't want to miss anybody. Felicia Barton, Brent Keith, Ricky Brady. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of them. I'm sure there's going to be one that I miss and they're going to see this and yell at me. So I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, can you tell me like juicy details about your life in the hotel?
Yeah. Well, the hotel, they treated us very, very well. They gave us these vouchers. Well, it was a hotel and they had like this 5-star restaurant downstairs. And they gave us food vouchers throughout the day. We had like $20 for breakfast and $40 for lunch, $40 for dinner. But we would usually go to CBS Studios where they shot it early in the morning, so they'd give us breakfast and lunch there, and then by the end of the day each one of us would have $100 in food vouchers to eat at this 5-star restaurant, and so we'd get these tables of like 10 people, and we'd all have lobster and wine, and it was pretty fun. Other than that, we hung out a lot around the pool and in the gym. Chris Allen hung out in the gym all the time because he works out a lot.
He does?
Yeah. Have you seen how buff he is?
No.
He's pretty ripped. And Danny would go to the gym too, but he threw out his back one time, and then we played basketball, and he had to leave with like, he's an old man. He had to leave with the back injury. Well, he felt like an old man. It was pretty funny.
How do you feel about when Paula left and Ellen came in?
I've never met Ellen, but I hear she's really nice. I loved Paula though, because she's such a, she was such a good force to have on the show. Because sometimes people would watch and they'd see how she gives all these nice comments even when they're not really deserved. And they think like, oh, she's just, we don't need that. But the contestants kind of do need it, because it takes such a toll on you, being on the show, that just any nice comments really do make it so much easier on you. And she was such a sweetheart before. I mean, like before my group performed, she came into the dressing room and gave us all bracelets from her jewelry line, which no offense to Paula, but I will never wear. But I think it's very, very sweet. And I still keep it, but I'm just, it's like it's a giant star. It's not really.
Oh my god, Tatiana Toro, like in one of her performances, she had like 20 of those stars.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember? Was she nice? Or she was like just like you see her on TV?
She was a little bit like you see her on TV, but she's sweet. She's got a good heart. She's a good person.
She's annoying.
Well, I'd say eccentric, but it's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Usually.
And this season, like, who's your favorite? Are your favorite?
I love Katie Stevens.
Yeah, she's my
and
favorite.
Lacey Brown. They're they're awesome. And I really like John Park too, and I'm sort of bummed he got voted off.
I love Lee Dawsey. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's a good singer. I like his voice. But I feel like he's sort of, there's always been somebody like him.
Mm-hmm.
I think after 8 seasons, it's kind of hard to find somebody who hasn't had a version of them before.